Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent administrator with Stampin' Up, and today it's a clean and simple card using the Bokeh Dots stamp set. I absolutely love this stamp, love that effect. So let's get started. One thing that I want to bring to your attention when you use this stamp set, if your stamp is too juicy, let's say that you just re-ink your stamp or maybe a new, not stamp, but ink pad, if it's too juicy, that's what you're going to get. So what to do then? You can take a paper towel, tap it a little bit, that means it's too much ink, or wait till you stamp for a bit with it and then use that color. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. This one here, I did all olive, and now we're going to use So Saffron. I thought So Saffron would be a good looking with that. So I'm going to stamp this. And how can you tell if it's too much ink? Well, when you stamp, you're going to get a lot of bubble. Like this one, I get quite a bit of bubble. Let's try it and see. I think it's going to be good though. So I'm going to try to stamp that about in the middle here. And all the measurement will be on my blog. This is 3x4, perfect. So you see, it is perfect. It's not all dark like this. Because really, the stamp set, it's supposed to be blurry. That's what the word bokeh means. So now when you get this done, it's very important for this step that you use your embossing buddy, tap, tap, tap. And the reason why the ink look dry, but it's not really dry, because if you don't do that, the embossing powder is going to go all over. Going to take the Versamark, and this is the stamp set Country Road. I'm using the wheat in the Country Road. And we're going to, oops, one more thing. I need like a post-it note. Get one right here. Want to put right at the bottom because I don't want to pass that. And this is a little bit too long. So now I can come here and stamp. Because I don't want it to pass the bottom. So that's save it. Now I'm going to take copper embossing powder. See? It fall right away. I see right here I get something I don't want. Usually I carry a little brush with me. I don't have one right here, so my finger gonna do. I must add maybe a bit of ink. So now I get this done. We're gonna take our heat tool that I got someplace here. Here it is. And emboss it. I thought the yellow would look like the wheat, or so it looked very blurry in the field. Okay, when this is done, now we're going to remove that excess powder that we used with the buddy. So I'm going to take a rag here and just, and you want to make sure that it's not still very warm, because if so, it's going to just push that embossing. Okay, now the next step, I pre-cut, it's a piece of copper foil paper that measured 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Well, this paper, it's so lovely that I said I need to use it in another place. So I'm using 1 3/4 circle right in the center. We're going to cut this. So that's going to be our backup. And then I emboss, this is the stamp set Saran, Southern Saran. I did the Happy Birthday. I want to try something. Didn't try it. We're going to try it right now. I'm going to put that on my scrap paper here. We're going to take back our Bokeh background stamp, if I can see where I shove it. Today was video day, and let me tell you, I got a mess going on. Here it is. So I'm going to tap this here, and we're going to go on top of this. Ha, perfect. Now I'm just going to, on top of the embossing, here we go. And then we're going to cut this one with 1 1.5. Almost did the same size. Here we go. Voila. So now I got that too in the back. So whatever you prefer. Now I embossed this one with this little embossing folder. I don't know if you can tell, but side by side I bet you can. Let me turn this off. I'm sorry about that. Here we go. Now I got a piece of Whisper White cardstock that measures 5.5 by 8.5, score at 4 1/4. Now we're gonna, here we go. We're gonna put that right here. Now we're gonna, I got powder all over here and it's driving me insane. Here we go. We're gonna put adhesive in the back. Put that on our copper. So you see our circle? I call that going green because we save on the paper and nobody, oops, nobody see that. When it come to the, you know what, right here, when it come to like foil paper, with that backing in the back, I find Tombow much easier. Here we go. I'm going to make sure I go on the side. Let's bring this. Make sure I don't put my finger. Now we're going to go more at the side, on the left side and at the top, because we got our circle at the bottom. So that's going to change the proportion here. And then this, put that on top. And now I'm going to use a dimensional. Well, 2-dimensional. One there, one there. And offset that right there. Get a bit of glue there. Here we go. So now we got it in the So Saffron and in the Old Olive. This is it for very simple, clean, quick card. Would be awesome for masculine, can be for anything though. Hope you enjoyed this. All the supplies and the measurements going to be on my blog, just below in the description. You get the direct link or above in the eye. And all in the US can shop 24/7. Thank you so much for your support and have a lovely day. Bye-bye for now.